Hello everyone, it is Brianna Ray from BriIY, and I am here to tell you about a super fun and super cute thing that I saw, I think available on Walmart or AliExpress or pretty much anywhere. It's this adorable little shirt design where it says, ask me about my something, and it'll give you like an animal on the front of it. And when you flip it upside down or over your head, it looks like whatever animal it tells you to ask about. And I thought it was super cute, but I wasn't gonna spend $15 on it. But then I went to Dollar Tree the other day and they had little toddler t-shirts, and incidentally they only came in 3T and 6T, and my nephew is a 5T right now, which means his time is coming. And it was $1. And I have some vinyl laying around that I still have left over from some old projects, so I think I'll be able to do it for like a serious fraction of the cost, and I just think it's super cute. Plus, I don't think I've ever actually done like a vinyl layering video on this channel before, so I thought that would be a good excuse to do this. Not only is it a super cute craft, but it also shows you how I do my layered vinyl. For this, I have come prepped and ready to go. Before I even hit that film button, I decided to print out everything that I needed from my Cricut. So of course I have the phrase, ask me about my moo cow. I can pop right here on the front. I just put this in the standard Cricut Sans so I didn't have to pay for any like fancy texts or whatever. Now, of course, there's two ways that you could get the flip effect. You could either, of course, flip it. About halfway up is about where I'm going to do it, and then kind of angle everything around so that you can iron in there to iron on the HTV to be absolutely certain that it comes out right. Or, of course, you could flip the entire shirt inside out and then flip the shirt up this way, upside down, and then iron it, because it will be facing, like the chin of the cow, in this instance I have moo cow, will be facing up, I guess, on the underside. Long story short, you need a cow. I got this one, and I got the silhouette in white so that I can layer them, of course, and have a complete cow. And also disregard the fact that I accidentally cut the wrong side of my vinyl trying to do something else. I wonder what it was. Oh geez. If you want to see that video, you can see it up here. But you are going to need it this way. That way when the front flips it up, it is the correct direction. Either or, whatever works. So my iron is heating up. I'm expecting it to be around done about now. Fingers crossed. In case you were interested in how I was able to create these and make them, the same size and all that, I actually found this picture of both of them, both colors together, on a Google image search, and I took it to a background remover and I removed the white background around the outline so that I had just this, and then when I uploaded the image, even with the outlines inside of it, to Cricut Design Space, it just has the silhouette. And then I ended up going back into that transparent background creator and removing all of the white so that only the black was left so that I would have an outline. I would highly recommend using simple images for this, just because adding too many layers of vinyl can sometimes get a little messy. Also, for reference, this is not the first time I've done this. I also did this for this little sweatshirt that I made. I had actually attempted to put this through my embroidery machine, and per my luck, the stretchy fabric got completely stuck and I had to kind of redesign. So I ended up taking 3 different colors where I went white, yellow, and then blue over top to create the Wildcat logo for the school that I am the cheer coach for, and it turned out really great. It's gone through the wash several times and it's turned out awesome. So I am hoping that the same will happen here. Well, let's get to ironing. So I have my silhouette of my white cut out. I'm going to set that right up towards the very end, just on the outside of the hem. I'm going to stick it down. Then I have my iron, not on the highest setting, I have it at my medium temperature, and I'm going to go over it for a couple seconds, not moving it, but just holding it down nice and flat. Alright, laid it nice and flat. Now once it's cooled down, you can go head into your corner to peel up all of your edges. Now you'll notice I do have some kind of lines breaking in between. It is because I accidentally messed up with my Cricut and I cut the wrong shape on the white. I ended up cutting the outline on the white by accident when obviously I needed the outline on black. You could just call that a user error on my part, but the shape is still there and that is a-okay by me. So now I'll be able to bring in my black, overlap the exact same spots in the white where the outline is, and we'll come in for another iron. Once you think everything has cooled down to your liking, you should be able to peel up and leave behind your moo cow. Hooray! Alright, that is the underside done. Nice stretch, not bad. Pretty good. Feeling good about that. Now we're gonna flip our shirt right side around. Lay our phrase. I like to put it like an inch and a half below the collar. Make sure it's centered. I'm really bad at that part. Let's do this guy too. And for reference on the 6T, I have like 6-inch long, and I think this is 8 inches wide. I'm also suddenly worried now that I have it covered with my iron that I somehow spelled something wrong. I know I didn't, but... And of course, once we are cool enough, peel up, and voila. Now, whenever someone asks my nephew about his moo cow, moo! How cute is that? Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Obviously it would look better without this line here and if I had lined things up perfectly. And I'm sure it also would have been easier for me to see where everything was being lined up if I didn't have the back of the Harry Potter letter on here. But oh man, it's cute. I'm so excited to see my nephew wear this. He's still not quite talking yet, but I'm really hoping we can get him to say animal sounds sometime soon, and then he can show us his moo cow and he can say moo, and it will be the cutest thing in the world. Well, yeah, honestly, ironing on 2 layers of HTV is super easy, and creating these patterns on Cricut's Design Space is not so hard either. Yay! I'm so excited. And that is all I had for you today. I wanted to thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course show me your moo cows as well. I do have social media, which you can see in the description box below. And yeah, if you like seeing things like this, don't forget to come back again next week. I put out new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I would love for you to be here for the next one. Thanks again so much one more time, and I hope to see you then. Bye!